Figured I'd make one video today. This is the gas filter from my 2003 3500 Savannah Vanna, which is an Express 3500 chassis cab. And it was running. I just said, I better change the gas filter. Well, it took me 3 hours. So now, I'm going to cut it open and see what's inside. What? Something's happening. Oh yeah, baby. We're getting some good cutter action.
Oh, I guess I need to tighten it more, huh?
Yeah, well, it penetrated part of it. Not too much.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Release. Just curious to see what's inside. So you take the camera, buddy.
All right.
That's a rigid. That's a genuine USA, the Rigid Tool Company. And it's got
quality.
On it. Yeah, quality. Let's see what's inside this thing. No, we didn't go all the way.
Oh, typical work done by me.
Oh. Guess you could use this on an oil filter instead of paying $30 for the one on Amazon or eBay. I wanted to see what was inside this thing because after I took it off the vehicle, let's set this down on any random horizontal surface. Yep. After I took the filter off, I dumped the guts, and it was nasty black. I don't know why it would be black. Black is usually associated with clutch material from a transmission, which the plan was to pull the tranny on the 4L80 Suburban. But that's not happening. It's too much to do and not enough time to rebuild it. So I've seen a million and one guys cut open oil filters, and we all know that they're all junk. And K&N should be the best, and they're all made in China now. And the can thickness, but I've never seen anybody open up a gas filter. This is a genuine GM, which doesn't mean a lot because a lot of GM stuff is made in horizontal surface time, Ching, China. Because that's what a presidential candidate did when he bought 17 of the 18 GM factories. Some guy that owned the Detroit Pistons, I think, maybe?
I think that's right.
That's the basketball team. Was it a football team? Was there a football team in Detroit? Anyways, this guy owned a big-time sports team, and he wanted to keep all the GM Delco factories in the USA, and Mitt Romney bought 17 of the 18 GM factories and shipped everything to China, and that's why when you buy a GM part, supposed, and that's what's inside.
That glue there?
Yeah, a little bit of stray glue, but I don't think it matters because it just went a little stray. It's not my machine. Some parts are packed by humans, hard to believe, like your fancy ripped jeans with the torn knees like these. I do these.
Where did you get those? Are those Gap?
No.
Abercrombie and Fitch?
Let's put this up to the light. Let's see if we can see through it. And that shows you. You can't visually look at it and decide how dirty it is. You put it up to the light and you see how much light comes through it. Air filter, cabin filter, not an oil filter, gasoline filter. And this thing was, I would call it 90% clogged because the only place the light shines through is in the crevice, which was pinched, and fuel deposits dirt. Yeah, I'd call this a good call, having changed it, because is that light shining through?
Oh yeah, in just the ridges.
You can just see it on the ridges.
In the valleys.
Yeah. And I'm a roofer in ridges and valleys. Well, we had a bad ridge guy today. He wasn't drunk, but maybe he works better when he's drunk. But he put a ridge on, I took it off. He did some framing, I took it off. And I paid him.
He needed some Colt 45s or something.
Yeah. So I'd call it a good call of having changed this fuel filter.
I would
say. How we have, I have a headband.
There you go.
I already stink enough gas today.
Let's add some more to it, right?
All right, turn around and show people the Mercedes that you're going to be heading a long way south in. That's where that thing belongs, in the south, so it can't rust anymore.
Because
a piece of junk.
It even already has two-tone effect right along the bottom here. That
lots of calcium salt.
Yeah, you got this.
Just starting. Nobody will even notice it.
Nobody will
Put
care.
a bullet sticker on it. We got him.
The shots are
Look at all the extra oil he's got for the trip.
Should be a fun ride.
Yeah, a couple of starters. And the only tool you really need, a
BFH.
green BFH.
That way you can see it at night. Got my gloves for...
You got your threaded rod to hold the hatch up.
That's right.
Look at that little, yes it does.
Oh, it's pretty clever.
It's 11:30 Saturday night, and I think the party is over. So you better be the designated designated drunk driver, because we've had enough. Look at all the leaves that fell off the tree when they cut the tree down next door. Mercedes-Benz. I think the fact that it's in plastic says it all. So this thing is ready to seal it up and ship it. Off it goes. I got all my cars all lined up. Tomorrow we're going to move things around, doing the hobby shop shuffle.